heading towards B. All 5 players committed. And looks like we're going to have a bit of challenging here from coldzera as he goes towards that upper platform. And they're going to be fully committed as Taco gets the first frag and be quickly shut down.
Shut down indeed. Devo with the opening and Omnic there immediately after. Those two have been so good, finding frags in space for each other. Bolts gets the shot back, however, and Fallen's able to immediately walk in behind the rock with the space given and granted based on that kill. Don't rule Sean out of it because he gets one, and Omnic gets forward, and together they combine for the last on Ferg.
A focus on this side of the map to kick things off. Duvak makes his way towards drop down, and things are about to kick off.
Go waits behind tree, smoke down behind him toward broken wall. Cold's gonna line up though. He's back statue and still able to spot them coming in. They know they're walking out from drop, but they're trying to smoke off their own alleyway and choke point. Reverse tree boost could be something to consider, but Fallen is sneaking up behind in the direction they just came. That means there's no smoke in front of them. It's down to just Dominic. And the first gun round going SK's way. He's spotted, reloading at that, and Taco's got the kill.
It could all fall apart. They haven't really got much time to work with it and check every single angle.
Yeah, Sean's not got enough. Fallen's gonna line them up, and Ferg's just gonna pop out all too easily. Shazam, good first kill. But AWP up close, they walk in, Sick looks away, Shazam walks into the same lineup. Good trade from Omnic, but one too late. Thankfully, Sean makes up for it in the site, but watch the rotation from Taco. Top balcony, easily able to spot it. Sean as he walks into the site itself, and Omnic can't do any better. Coverage. Support player in position to contain them. Taco's gonna go straight in with the flash, and so is Bolts from window. That's pretty precise.
Yeah, that's clinical stuff right there. Flashbang's amazing, the synergy there from the peak of the window and towards the mouth of drop down itself. What can you really do about that one? The bomb's down, they still have time to recover here, but it's gone to a 4-on-3. As Devin will collect the bomb. They've got one smoke remaining in a flashbang. They need to go together here, but Taco is applying more pressure with that AK.
Lineup, perfect lineup. And I was gonna say everybody down because Omnic walks out and Cold spotted him, but couldn't find the kill. Rare from coldzera not to hit a spray.
Losing bolts means Fallen has to fall back with the AWP. It's not ideal, but that's where he seems to shine every single time. He gets one, Sick will take him down, but they maintain the man advantage here. Bomb down towards danger. Shazam has to hit this kill, but he's got the AWP. Can't do it. Fer will fall back at this stage, but they've still got to cross towards the bomb site, and that's where coldzera is waiting.
Texture. Incendiary looks like a smoke. He doesn't show the red, but the way Fer gets away, keeps himself in contention. He still has the corner at long, and Sick can't get the AWP onto him fast enough. 6 in a row now for SK to win it out that quickly against the AWP, even with it not in his hands. As he gets a better angle in the back of the site, he'll be more ready for their approach. Fer gets caught off, taken down immediately. Now it's a problem because Fallen gets dinked as well at range, and they've already gotten their way in toward the hut, so they've got control of rotations. Sean with one, takes out Fallen.
I'm not sure why Fer, for having no weapon, it would be a valid option, but Bolt's trying to recover the situation. Taco with a decent flank. He has been very strong so far. Good position to maybe find one of the opening flanks in. They're 3-on-3 retake. They still have the advantage here, and yeah, Sean in the open will be taken down on the side, and that might be the end of the round, but Six still has the AWP.
His thinking wasn't inaccurate because Sean had the AWP. He was trying to catch Taco off. Transferring between the two. Six got it. You're right, he's got to kill him. Look at Shazam. Deagle straight to the face of Bolts. They'll wrap around and find coldzera. 15 kills is swaying this game quite heavily, and well ahead of everyone else who's all pretty grouped together. Cold behind the statue once more. Taco blind and still finds a kill, and somehow enough vision to find Sean dropping in as well. He's not done. Taco is now up to 18 kills. Remarkable, considering we're on round 11. Shazam at least gets a fast shot back to Cold, but it's still a 2 versus 2, and finally Fer goes down. Bolt's immediate trade. I'll give Shazam the information as to where Bolts is playing from. He's going to take the initiative to plant the bomb, knowing that he's inside of the drop room and not an immediate threat. So down to the one-on-one. Bolts now knows he is still behind the statue. It's going to have to be a very fast op shot from Shazam. Gun sticks out. That's all too easy for Bolts.
Great move in there from Bolts.
Figure out his best point of attack. Back off, so was Cold with the Molotov on top of the tree, so good read from Misfits, and Taco's missed the opportunity to find Sean sneaking through the gap. So fast plant this time with 5 up, despite the weaponry being low, but Taco eventually will get that gap to work as Omnic tries to retreat. Kill in return with Cold down, however. Still gives them something to work with. Shazam, AWP, bottom of the stairs, trying to find an opening gap. Needs to be cautious of his left side, but never peeks. Taco does get him back eventually.
A rush of sorts, but it's nice to change the pace and just surprise the CTs.
Fer backs off, knowing that they've rushed out toward middle. He wants to get to the angle. He'll still hold off on it, gives Fer the chance to be confident. Looking backwards, he'll find Devin in sight. Bomb down, which means no plant yet. Also means further commitment required from Misfits to get that deep inside of the site. Good find from Shazam, back to the pistol. Nearly caught out and will be caught out by Taco. On just the Deagle. Oh my goodness, look at that smoke. Amanuk's at the top of it. He's sitting inside of the balcony. Fallen was able to find it immediately in response, but that smoke was tenuous because Bolts was on one side, Amanuk was on the other, and it could have been a double spray down if Amanuk had the timing correct. Cold, meanwhile, has not picked up, and a gun barrel showing. Sick is due to go down as long as Cole can find the angle, and he certainly will. Sean has a post plant to work with, but not the position to do it. Molotov, he's got to go through it. He goes through it, but he hasn't looked to his right. Cold's still there. Don't think that was what he meant to do with the flash. And bounce that in. I could have seen him potentially jumping down and trying to segregate anyone moving forward of the Molotov. Exactly like that. Cold still finds two, even though it didn't work out the first time by. He's flashed off by his teammate, unfortunately. Shazam's able to get him because he trips over the wall, but Fur makes up.
So this round might be done. Amanek and Devil with lesser weaponry, half HP, and they're going to drop down, but Bolts using the pole. Gets him down to 4 HP. Surprisingly, not working out for him. It's going to be a very difficult task at this point, though. Quickly jump around towards the connector and Fallen with the USB.
Throws the next one nearby, naturally. Next barrels.
What
a shot from Taco. Stares at it. He tried to get aggressive rather than holding the position. And Bolts has walked in to take down Devil, so the duo's gone, and Cold has the angle covered off from the vent. What a round so far from SK as he walks back in to find Shazam. Couldn't quite get the M4 pulled in time, but Sick is running.
That was pretty unbelievable. What an entrance from Taco.
Looking for it. Spur jumps down. Nearly gets away with it. Sean does trace him long enough to at least get the kill. Gets traded back, but so too does Sick. Take down Cold in response, even with that 39 HP. Bolts and Fallen will go far beyond. 39 HP, gets 2 kills, then finally goes down. It was Shazam who apparently hit him because he gets the assist on the kill. As Amanuk finds himself in a 1 versus 2. You have to question how much damage was done on that shot from Bolts.
Indeed.
They might still have some life in this. This takes down Amanuk, a couple peeks. That's all it took from the stairs. Takes out Shazam. Something to work with on the balcony near the platform of B. Find Sean, and it's all falling apart. The shotgun not really in the right position for Amanuk. In fact, and Devo both offside, if you will. Over toward A as the action's on B. Devil tries to get a headshot in with the Deagle. Can't quite land it onto Cold, and all 5 looking like they might stay alive. Will not rule out 1 headshot, and Devo does find it. Gives him an AK. They almost have to go for this in the fact that they've saved, but unfortunately with Amanuk down, I think now the AK might just be worth holding on to. So 15-6. SK unsurprisingly find map point. They've done it when Misfits rushed mid. And even though they had 2 players long, they just allowed it to happen and then pincered them inside of the site. 15 indeed.
Yeah, but no kits. It feels like this one might be done, unfortunately. I was expecting a closer game of this, but remember, we want both pistols, and they've got so much to work with here that SK just tried to close things out and start a nice fast push towards A. But really, they might be pushing out. Oh my God, does he read it well? Gets him through the smoke, and now Devaduvek with a lot to do on the A-bomb site here.
Sick goes back aggressively. Evaluating with an op inside of drop toward B is Fur, and A will finally get taken down by Devaduvek, but it's Devo and Shazam split up. Shazam still hunting for Fallen because he knows he was in the window. Cold Zero's there as well. Was pre-scoped in, but has to give it up. Devo's down to 6. We are done indeed. No bomb plant yet. Bombs just made it over to B now. Fallen finds Shazam, and Devo's locked into a corner. Bolts knows he's there, even though Bolts is low. He just has to sit and babysit him as they plant the bomb off site. And map 1 done. Bolts gets the final kill, 16-6. Convincing from SK. The stairs instead, that'll give them some forward stance toward A, which they formerly did not go for. Get it by routing through B, and getting the shot and kill from Shazam. This will be the first pistol that goes toward SK, believe it or not, but it may not because it's Amanuk and Sick. They're able to pull it back and give them the 1-man advantage. Amanuk needs Sick to peek with him. Thankfully gets the trade. Just Fallen.
He's got 35 seconds now. Makes his way towards the B site. Sick is there, but he's towards Graffiti. Flashbang will get him. Bomb plant will come in. Now the round really begins. Fallen with the USP certainly has a chance to win this one.
To make sure that he spots one fast enough if he can get any information against Sick, which now he has. He could have isolated this out. Now he's expecting the second player to arrive. What a shot on Sick. And he knew exactly where Sean was because Sean took a shot from sandbags when he got to the site. has to fall off of Catwalk. Fallen now knows it, and the ramp is the next most likely position, so he's just backing away so he doesn't have to take the fight. Exactly this, just stay alive. Did hit Fallen down to 36, but that's not enough. Fallen knows he's not on the bomb as well, so just doesn't peek, and Sean is going to be left clueless and desperate. 10 seconds, tries to hold it. Fallen's going to sneak back in, has to hold it, and Fallen easily makes do with a headshot on Sean.
Every single member of Escape Gaming is going to go towards B, but Sean and Devaduvek have pushed through, just about finds a kill through the smoke. That's Sean, but now they're isolated from the bomb site.
Let's go down on the site itself to try and get a fast plant. Sean's forced off of the one spot that could have sprayed into that and guessed or anticipated the position of said plant.
Remember, no kits here on a full retake.
It's the bigger problem because he couldn't deny the bomb as a result of it. Devo stepping into the open, Fallen and Cold both peeking him. Fallen hits the shot on the AK. Cold hasn't really had to do much in this series. Taco, meanwhile, still has Pit covered off, but Shazam is looming, and he spotted him quickly. Cold takes Sean. Shazam does at least win one duel. He's actually followed it up. Hang on, we're not out of the woods yet because it's low HP. Problem is, as you say, no kits. He's desperate to get to the bomb, and Cold steps out.
Won't take the vision away from Long, as you can see by the APC. One towards CT spawn as well, and Amanek, I'm not sure how he does anything with this. The Molotov presumably comes in towards Bank any second now. And his teammate is going to get blown off by Taco. It's looking too easy for SK at this point.
Tries to sneak in. Chance if he had it wrapped all the way around, then he could have found Taco planting, but that would have been being vulnerable and in the open to Fallen, so he makes the smarter, more conservative play to leave it at 4-4 in the post plant. And a retake with 2 kits, Shazam and Sick. Fine from Sean as he slides in under Taco's barrel. Oh, shoulder shot through the edge of the box from Fallen, and Shazam is down to 17, but again, he's on the AWP. That might be enough if he can find the angle. But not Bolts is there first, and Fallen steps back up at third as well. The inside shoulder just barely gets in position. He actually gets 2, and it was 2 through the wall as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think Cold was directly behind.
More desperate than it was before, and they just won the previous round. Fallen with the first shot, takes on Amanek. And the reactions have to come in. Sean and Shazam know they have to push middle here. It's all falling apart. They'll have $1,400 into the next round. They're not finding any kills whatsoever. That could be the end of the half right now, man. They're not going to be able to recover from this. They'll be 10-1 down with a double eco ahead of them. They have to save these 2 weapons now. Fallen, how fast is he going with this AWP? He wants to open things up right now. Gotta do it. What a shot that is.
So down, Taco's able to get Sean. He was forward of the flames that were on the ramp. He didn't get much room to hide because of them. Sick flashes behind him. Forget his teammate in window. He just wants to go for his own fight. Only manages to get one Cold, and then Taco gets him back immediately. Shazam, good find on the aforementioned player. And Taco, but 1 versus 3. It's not looking much to the good, and Fallen, a quite quick shot, just catching him.
It's a great run in this tournament, take nothing away from them. This is a great achievement, getting to the semi-final, but SK just way out of their reach right now. It's going to be Shazam with 1 nice kill. That's what we needed to see, a bit more of that aggressive play. Try and get in their faces. 4 versus 2 now.
Shot from Bolts onto Devaduvek. Successful. Sick does charge back in, but won't get anything further. And the half done.
Trying to get some information on spot absolutely everyone now. He'll have to fall back. He can't really afford to challenge this, or can he? Looks like he wants to at least give it a go. The Molotov comes in. He doesn't inflict any damage just yet, but Fur is ready and waiting.
The truck, good find, falls back in line, but unfortunately Sean got him before he could get behind the cover once more. Boost instead behind the fence, perhaps.
6 waiting for it.
Remember that the pistols are 3-1 if Misfits win this. As of right now, it's 2-1 still. They might have a chance with that kill. They've got to follow it up, however. There's still a man down. Bolts is alive on 7, and Fallen's buying a lot of time and space. And the bomb is not planted. They've got both stairwells covered off, Fallen below. And above Taco and Bolts play off of each other. Bolts, in fact, comes back up from below to take down the shot toward the dumpster. Oh. And he'll take a drive-by and knock down Sick as well. Bolts. Shazam already down. And Fur waiting for the push if they don't.
What a position this
head
is.
the right way. Yeah, this is so strong and solid. Yeah, here we go.
You?
If he stayed in that corner, he wouldn't even have to do much trigger discipline. All right, fair enough. I was going to say, Sean, he does look at it, nearly lines them all up and closes it there and then, but it is Sick and Omnic left against 4. And you're right, SK versus FaZe. The Season 6 Pro League Finals, inevitable at this point. Bolts thought would at least get us one closer. He gets found by Ominic. Don't make a liar out of me yet, boys.
Still giving it their absolute everything here. 3-on-2. Definitely possible, but Aminek on 2 HP. Sig, 55. Now near a bomb site, now they're separated. The bomb towards long. In terms of grenades, they've got a flashbang. And Aminek presumably going down in seconds. There it is. Now Sig has to win. Pretty impossible clutch. The scoreline comes in 16-1. Sure, it wasn't the most entertaining semi-final, but it certainly sets the scene for tomorrow. We've got two